What's up, YouTube? Back again for another album review. Today I'm going to be reviewing one of the most criminally underrated albums in the history of Aerosmith, and probably an album that not enough people give enough credit to. That being their last released album in the 1970s, that being 1979's Night in the Ruts. I don't know what it is about this album, but I absolutely adore this album. I don't know why. I have all of Aerosmith albums from the 70s on vinyl, but there's always something about this album that makes me put it on over certain other 70s Aerosmith albums. I don't know what it is, but this album just has a groove to it. It's got I don't know, there's something about this album that I absolutely love. And this is a great album, one of their most underrated albums. This was obviously the starting of the turmoil of Aerosmith throughout the very end of the 70s and the beginning early 80s, when they had a lot of turmoil. A lot of Joe Perry and Brad Whitford obviously left and all that, and Steven Tyler's drug addiction was really bad. So this is kind of the starting point of their down years. But this is still a great album. It's so underrated. So I'll go ahead and get into the track listing here. I'll do it based on how it is on here, not necessarily the running order. First song listed on the back, Remember, Walking in the Sand. Love this song. Such a good song, so catchy. Got a great, groove and flow to it. I don't know what it is about this song, but it's great. I absolutely love it. I think it might be a cover. I don't know. I think I read that a while back at the cover, but this is a great song. Absolutely killer song. One of the better ones on here for sure. One of the more underrated songs they ever put out. Then we have the next song, listed on the back, Reefer Head Woman. Great bluesy song, really good. Steven Tyler with some awesome lyrics and vocals on this song. Really catchy, great bluesy song, so that's, really good for this album. Then we have Cheesecake. This is another good song. I really enjoy Cheesecake a lot. It's really catchy. It's got some really, really funny lyrics and stuff. It's a good song. It's very vintage Aerosmith, vintage Steven Tyler lyrics, analogies and all that, but Cheesecake's really good. Then we have Mia, and this song is absolutely killer. Probably one of the most underrated ballads in the history of Aerosmith. And this might be my favorite Aerosmith ballad. It is that good. It's obviously Steven wrote it for his daughter. And this is an absolutely awesome ballad. I love this song so much. Mia is so underrated. Can't say that enough. It's a great song. Then we have No Surprise. This is probably the biggest song on the album, and it's a great rocker. Just very vintage Aerosmith from the 70s. This is, that's all you can say about it. It's classic Aerosmith. Kind of reminds me a lot of Draw the Line and songs like that, but No Surprise is a great song. Really, really great. Then we have 3 Mile Smile. This is it's okay song. It's probably one of the weaker ones on here, but it's still not a bad song. So there's not much I can really criticize it on, but there's not much to really necessarily praise it for either. So it's okay. We'll leave it at that. Then we have Chiquita, another great song. I love Chiquita. Really good, catchy, up-tempo rock. Pretty good rocker. Really got a really good groove to it, like a lot of the other songs on here. So Chiquita's good. Got some really good lyrics too. So really good song there. Then we have Think About It. It's a good song. This song was actually in my head a while back. I don't know why, but it's not really one of my favorites on here, but it's got a really catchy chorus and stuff, the main part of it. I don't know, there's something about it that's catchy. But Think About It's very solid. Good song. Then we have Bone to Bone, Coney Island White Fish Boy. Really funny title. That's the last song listed on the back, and it's a really catchy song as well. Very good song. It's a really catchy song. I enjoy it a lot. It's not up there on the album for me as far as my favorites goes, but it's very catchy in its own right, so that's a good song. To cap off at least the writing, the song listing on the back. That's not the last song on the album. The last song on the actual album is Mia, but this is still a good song. So yeah, that's all the songs on Night in the Ruts. I love this album. I think it's so underrated. Sorry about the phone ringing. Just give it a minute, it'll go off. Alright, it's gone. It never fails. Phone always rings in the most inopportune times. But yeah, Night in the Ruts, I love this album so much. It's one of my favorite Aerosmith albums. Probably my top 2 or 3 favorite Aerosmith albums, to be honest with you. It's awesome, and it's so underrated. And even though it was starting the bad point of Aerosmith's career, but it's still a great album. I love it. So yeah, as far as my rating goes for this album, I would probably give it about an 8. Maybe an 8.5 out of 10, but at least an 8 out of 10, because this album is so good. Very underrated. I love this album to death. It's so good. It just, I don't know. There's something about it, like I said before, there's something about it that sits with me more than other albums, and this one's great. I love it. So that was my review of Aerosmith's Night in the Ruts. Thank you all for watching, and more videos will be up in the future. Thanks for watching.